What's up, collective? Shit's getting interesting. Okay, wonderful quote to start us off. Love isn't something natural. Rather, it requires discipline, concentration, patience, faith, and the overcoming of narcissism. Erich Fromm. Fromm is his last name. So, I was just getting a lot of inspiration from that quote, and honestly, I realized like it's true though. Love is a choice, and that's something that came to the forefront of my reality when it was last summer, when I had a huge like infatuation, limerence type experience with someone. So, where you like put someone on a pedestal, you're not seeing them clearly for who they are, what they're presenting to you, and how they communicate, what their actions also are saying is something that could be different, right? So that's why when I read this quote literally yesterday, and I'm gonna be doing a open mic tonight, so I'm gonna be saying a poem kind of inspired by this. And then something that I had wrote, guys, if you've watched my other videos, you know how I can be, so I'm gonna be all over the place, but I don't really fucking care. I'm just a girl, okay? Feminine energy is very chaotic, and that's honestly the flow of following your intuition. It's not supposed to be a straight line. So think of masculine energy as very structured. You know exactly what's going to work out, and so therefore you take the same steps over and over again. Also, key is that you keep making the same choice expecting a different result. That's called being a psychopath, I guess, or being insane, or insanity in itself. So I wrote, your boundaries are your choices to give you your values. And then keep on keeping on. 3221, angel number. So I realized recently that I have very deep love. Again, I realized again. Like I keep realizing this again as if it's not something that's happening naturally, as if it's not happening all the time. And then I was repressing it towards this person, this energy that I feel towards this soul. And I started to not like, trigger warning, not like physically hurt myself intentionally, but at the same time by going out and like going to the what are they called? I guess raves, but like concert events, and I would just go so hard because I didn't express it, right? And then as time went by, I was realizing like, oh, I'm actually fucking hurting myself. Like like I'm not being honest with him, and so therefore I'm repressing how I feel. I feel like to an extent there is a form of practice of self-control, and then there's self-restraint. So when I read this quote, I was like, that is so fucking real. Like being disciplined and like doing stuff that you want to do even if you don't want to do it, right? And that is something that I've been facing, and I was just like, you know what, I just need to tell him. I just need to tell him. And so I asked him if he could have a conversation, and I haven't had a moment to actually have a conversation with him. But at the same time, I've been so in tune with redirecting my attention and creating with this energy that I feel. And so I'm willing to take a step back. I'm willing to take a step back. I am also willing to let go of my pride because yes, I do have a lot of self-love, but it is literally my ego attaching to that and being like, "Oh, like you are the shit. Like why the fuck does this person need to do this? Or why the fuck aren't they doing this in order to get this from you?" And I'm like, it's not interchangeable, or it's not like it, what's the word, it's not like give and take, like when you give something it has to be from the heart of giving without expectations. And then I realized last night, like I also am a very intuitive being, right? That's just something that I know. It's literally why I do all this fucking content, is because I receive shit. It's also North Node, Leo, 12th house, okay? If you know astrology, you know exactly what I'm fucking talking about. Like, that is why, like, 12th house is Pisces energy, intuition, spirituality, Leo energy, being confident, being, like, strong, staying strong in myself, as much as also overcoming narcissism. I am not better than anyone else. I'm a flawed being. I have imperfections. I have things that I make mistakes. I make so many fucking mistakes left and right, and I love it. It's just this one concept of me feeling like I need things to work so well in a relationship so that they never leave, honestly. And so that's why I was just like, you know what? They can leave. They have every right to do so. So why the fuck am I holding myself back when that is always going to be an option for them? It's not something that I need to stop them from doing by manipulating the situation. Once again, going back to childhood, reflecting on the fact that I was manipulated as a child, right? I was taught manipulation at a very young and early age. And so therefore, I thought that love was transactional. I thought that love was pain, which it kind of is, but it's not. Like, you hurting me and me accepting that because you're trying to validate that experience by saying that, oh, but you know I love you, right? Trauma experience, right? For me. And so that's why I was like so adamant about it. But I was like, you know what though? The deeper you feel of love, the more pain you're gonna experience. And you know that meme where Michael Scott's like, I am ready to get hurt again. And I was just like, that's so fucking true. Like I am as ready as I can be, honestly. I'm as ready as I can be. And if he's not open to it, that's fine. I'll move the fuck on. Like, that's literally, it's not personal. How they respond to me is just a reflection of themselves. I am also reiterating that to remind myself that because of the fact that I am a conditioned being in this fucking society that's fucked, broski. All right? Like, we're all in this. We're all in this together. We're all capable. We're all... And I have faith. I have so much faith. I think the biggest thing is, like, I've been learning so much about patience with him and, like, concentrating on myself and being disciplined and, like, also making efforts to be healthier. And, like, when I'm honest about how I feel with him, I feel better. I feel more relaxed. And it's something that I just have to take responsibility for. It's my duty to show up for myself, and that's how I love myself. It's to remain soft. And my thing is, like, I don't know why, but for some reason I'm not attracted to people like all at the same time. There have been multiple people that, well, I'm a Scorpio sun, so and I'm also Scorpio Mercury. Oh shit. In my 4th house too. Oh shit. Anyways, ha 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 ha. I decided to be honest with him, and I realized, like, truly, you never know when someone's gonna go, and that is why universe works in very mysterious ways. I am not here to say that this is gonna work for anybody else because it's just what works for me, to be honest, because at this point, I'm kind of just so done trying to make myself conform into the ways in which, I guess, people around me do things. And so I haven't been asking for advice. I'm open to sharing with you guys because it's also like social media or technology. Like, you guys are beyond the screen. So it's like a whole multiverse over there. I don't know what the fuck you guys are doing with this information. Do what you must, do what you want, literally. But that's why I do many different forms of expression, because there's so much within me, and yet at the same time I need to find outlets to do it healthily to the best of my abilities, right? I'm still learning, right? Okay, I give myself grace because I'm still learning. Being attracted to a friend, never done before, right? So this is all a very new experience for me, and it's just been new things one after another. And the moment that he's not open to it, that's something I learned again. That's something I get to learn. And again, again, it's just learning. I'm just learning, exchanging information, and honestly being lighthearted about it, because it's like, it's not that serious, but it's only because I'm not going to let that debilitate me anymore. And yes, it's very genuine, it's very true, but if they do not see that, or if they do not, like, if me telling how I feel to someone doesn't work well with them, then it's not a true connection. That's just the truth of that for me. It's like, this is not a true connection that I can actually build with, and so I do have to walk away. That's one of my values, is I really do value my presence, my space, my attention, and I keep pouring out into this source, the infinite sources, right? It just happens to be him. It just happens to be him. And I don't have much experience with expressing this part of myself, so I'm like, hey man, if we hang out one-on-one, things gonna be different. Things gonna be different, and I'm not gonna be acting the same way that I act when I'm around other people. Once again, Scorpio, okay? Like, I am very, it is true, we're literally the bottom of the ocean type energy. The depth, the pressure, the intensity, but also all the new forms of life, like all the different forms of life that are completely unknown. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Yeah. So I just wanted to share that because I really do appreciate the support, guys. I was going through it. My physical body has been healing a lot, as much as I've been recognizing certain things about it in order to kind of improve the situation for me. So just know that I'm doing the best I can to the best of my abilities. And with that, I am going to end this video because I have a flexibility splits, well, I don't remember the name of the class, but it's like split stretching pole fitness class, which I'm really excited for. Started pole dancing, started being a little bit more feminine, and gonna accept that. And yeah, I don't know. No, yeah, I'm just leaving it up. It's the unknown, up to the universe, releasing with good intentions that I'm being seen properly and seen as a person, because I am once again not better than anyone else. I'm just making an effort to be there for myself from yesterday's me and tomorrow's me in this present me. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for all the support. Thank you so much for being fucking alive, bro. Like, holy shit. Deadass. But thank you for being you, and I am sending you guys so much love, okay, on your spiritual motherfucking journey.